Peace, family. You know, 99.9% of my videos I do, it is for the liberation of my people, about us taking control of the businesses, industries, and institutions to safeguard and promote our way of life. If you need proof as to why this is important, look no further than this.
Feel like that kind of sparked more of an interest for me to want to go back home and relearn and regain everything that was lost.
Now the school teaches 6 different native languages. Alvino Sandoval teaches the Dene language, also known as Navajo.
These are the change agents, and they're the ones that will make the difference. And we'll see them. Continue to hear the language, the prayers, the songs.
Christia Beta hopes this school becomes a model, as Indigenous Americans push lawmakers to act on 2 bills that would create a congressional commission to study records from the Indian boarding schools.
There's been a movement to talk less about race in school. So are you finding that you're doing this at a time when there's less and less support for it?
There's always been this resistance to accepting that people aren't all the same. But if you really want to reach your kids, you have to acknowledge who they are, where they come from, and what's important to them.
Many of the students that we spoke with say that their grades and their self-confidence soared once they switched from traditional schools to this one. And they hope that the school system serves as an inspiration, not just for the curriculum and approaches in Indigenous communities, but for schools across the board.
You see that? Language, prayers, and songs is the motivation behind these people re-educating their indigenous children to their old ways, because you're not going to get that from the institutions that took over and took your land, took your language, took your heritage. And despite the national push to lessen the talk about race in school, these people found a way to do it themselves. And when you hear, like I say, the language, the prayers, the songs as being the motivating factor, when you communicate with your own people in your own language, when you praying to a God in a language that your ancestors prayed to him in, when you tell a woman that you love her in your native tongue, it hits different. And anybody who took this ability from you is going to be shaken in their boots when they hear that you're restoring back what they were not. It's not about what we can do as individuals. It's not about what we can do legislatively. It's not about what we can do if somebody allow us to do it. It is about us doing all these things together, collectively. And then you can have the motivation and the desire and the ability to do these things for yourselves. You can't have one organization marching, one organization talking about what they did to here, another organization doing all this other stuff. We got to have an organization that's doing several things at the same time to restore our people's names, our position in this world, our language, our culture, the way we love and express our affections for one another. Nobody's going to do that for us. We have to do it. We have to do it collectively. You see the teacher sitting up here bringing tears to his eyes. You know why he about to cry? Because he know he might not be around long enough to see the end results of his efforts. But he know the restoration of his language is one of the keys to restoring his people. And he's probably crying because, like I said, he's not going to be there to see the full thing, but he's going to take a part in getting it there. Where's your leaders? Why aren't they doing this? Sending you to the same schools that your oppressors took you to. Teaching you their language. You don't even learn how to write in manuscript no more. That's ridiculous. Like I say, I feel this guy. I feel his passion, his love for his people. And it's a love and a passion that we don't have to experience firsthand, but know that we take part in something that's going to be bigger in the future. Our children will pick up what we leave behind and build a better way of life for them and their children. This video is going to be a timeless video. You'll be able to watch this video 20, 30 years from now. And if we don't do anything about the situation we're in right now, you still be trying to make it work in theirs. You want to end it? You want to change it? Do what these people do. I bet you 20, 30 years from now, they'll be in a lot better position than we are.